Good day, everyone. From me, Andre Viljoen, bringing you this week's Gateway News, God's Stories of Africa. And wow, first up, an amazing report from the tiny community of underground Christians in Gaza, who say that in the midst of the war in the region, hundreds of Muslim men there have recently come to Christianity after seeing Jesus in their dreams. Their report was posted on Facebook last Friday by Dr. Michael Licona, an author, Christian apologist, and professor of New Testament studies at Houston Christian University, who, by the way, completed his doctorate at the University of Pretoria. The Underground Christians report says, over the past 2 days, we have ministered to hundreds of fathers who have lost most, if not all, of their children in the war. As we moved these men to safety, we fed them, washed their clothes, and began to read the Bible to them, sharing the way of peace through Jesus. Then a big miracle happened. Last night, Jesus appeared to more than 200 of them in their dreams. They have come back to us to learn more from God's Word and are asking how to follow Jesus. Christian organizations hosting a prayer rally in support of Israel this Sunday afternoon have put out a challenge to South African Christians to participate either in person at the Redemption Church Greenstone Shopping Centre, Johannesburg, or online via live streaming. The SA Stands With Israel prayer rally, organized in response to the Hamas massacre of Israelis on the 7th of October, is from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday. South African Christians are urged to visit the website www.tshwane.org/SA to register for their live event or for info on the live stream. A SA Stands With Israel prayer rally that was scheduled to take place in Sea Point, Cape Town last Sunday was cancelled after about 1,000 militant Palestine supporters, some waving Hamas, ISIS and Hezbollah flags, illegally invaded the venue several hours ahead of the start. Some of them accosted and threatened some of the small number of Christians there with guns and knives, and the Christian group had to be escorted out of the area for their safety. The day before, tens of thousands of Palestine supporters participated without any interference from supporters of Israel in a march in central Cape Town, where they were called on to show up at Sea Point on Sunday to disrupt the prayer event. Bafana Modize, national spokesperson for South African Friends of Israel, one of the organizers of this Sunday's prayer rally, told Gateway News, "We are going ahead with this weekend's rally. We won't be bullied in our country, but will pray to God, regardless of the challenges that we are facing as the church in South Africa." During a week in which the ANC supported an EFF motion in Parliament calling for the expulsion of the Israeli ambassador and ending of diplomatic ties with Israel, and certain church leaders stood with pro-Palestine protesters while calls were made to close down a Jewish school in Cape Town, and Hamas supporters spewed hatred towards Christians and Jews in Sea Point, and calls were made by haters of Israel for pickets outside a Jewish-owned business. Vivian Mayberg, National Director of the International Christian Embassy Jerusalem, South Africa, challenged the church in South Africa not to be like the church in Germany and Austria, which was silent at the time of the Kristallnacht pogrom 85 years ago, which saw vandalism and destruction of Jewish businesses and places of worship, and was followed by the Holocaust.
My challenge to you today is, will the church again remain silent in the face of this blatant hatred towards Israel and our Jewish family? Blatant anti-Semitism disguised as anti-Zionism. Will we remain silent in the face of this evil? Is this the beginning of South Africa's Kristallnacht? Let's support our Jewish family in prayer, in word, and in action. Because never again is now.
Thank you for watching God's Stories of Africa today. Before you leave, please help me to reach more people with the God's Stories of Africa, which bring hope in Jesus and help Christians to stand strong. It's really easy to do this. All you need to do is subscribe, like, comment, and share. Well, God bless you abundantly until we meet again.